Spiritual LEEK. Now, this episode 2, we're actually going to do a topic today. It's called Alone. I know how it feels to be alone. Everybody should know how it feels to be alone. I used to be alone for a long period of time. Freshman year, I remember the time that I felt alone. I felt like a lone wolf for a long period of time because I was hanging out with the wrong crowd and nobody understood, especially because I was going into a spiritual awakening at the time. Nobody understood what the hell I was going through as a person. Nobody knew that I was going through a spiritual awakening, which is myself. And I went through this all alone because I felt like nobody understood me. My parents didn't understand me. I felt like all the kids at my school didn't understand me. I felt like everything that I would tell people about spirituality, it just go one ear out the other. And I felt like I was starting to not fit in. And then I realized not fitting in is a good thing, not a bad thing. You shouldn't want to fit in no more after you hit a certain point in your life. A certain point in life, you just want to be alone and realize the world for yourself. Because when you die, this world will no longer be existing in your mind no more. This concept of a world won't be a thing no more. When you die, you no longer on this earth no more. No longer in the matrix no more. You're free. You feel me? And yeah, that's what's coming in. Goddamn about time. But learn to enjoy life way better when you're alone. Like being alone taught me a lot as a young soul. Is to always know what. Let me go and restart this because I'm sidetracked and I'm going all over the place and shit. When you're alone, life is different. Life is not really how you portray it. When you're alone, you look at life way different than people that's around people all the time. You look at everybody as temporary because everybody is temporary in your eyes. Everybody should be temporary to you because if you really think about it, once high school is over, you don't got nobody no more. All them friends that you had during high school, they all gonna go their separate ways, especially the freshmen. Freshmen gonna stay. Freshmen, sophomores, juniors that you used to talk to, just gonna stay at the school while you at home or in college, army, wherever you go. They all gonna be just basically waiting for their time to come, and they figure out what the hell they want to do. When I was around 14, 15, I knew what I wanted to become. I wanted to become a YouTuber. I wanted to be an educator. I wanted to tell people about me all the time. I wanted people to know who I am by the time I turn 18. I want people to acknowledge me, people to understand me as a person, and always know that I'm 100% the same anywhere I go. Anytime I'm in person, y'all see me as a person. I'm not showing no character towards y'all. I'm not showing no character to nobody. What y'all see right now and what y'all see on all my platforms is what I show in real life. I do not. Well, in person. Because this is this is now real life to us. Mobile phones, all this is all real life to us now, even though it shouldn't be. Y'all gotta realize something. Life moves in a certain way. Time should no longer be a thing, but time is a thing because the Matrix made it a time. Time should not exist. Being alone should be an option. I mean, a choice, not an option, because at the end of the day, you're alone, regardless. Unless you have a twin brother and stuff like that, then you came here with somebody and you're not totally alone. But in this case, you're you're one person. You're alone. You're alone. All you got is goals that you want to accomplish. goals that you want to achieve, goals that you feel like that you should accomplish, and all them accomplishments you should get them all alone. Because once you get them with people and shit like that, they're gonna start wanting to ask you for shout outs. They're gonna want to ask you for, oh, can you promote my stuff on your stuff and stuff like that? And if you don't, you're being fake. You're being fake. If you don't show no love and tell them to grind for themselves, they gonna call you fake. They do it every time. They distract you. They tell you to go to these parties that you shouldn't even want to go to in the first place. That bot ass party. You don't need no party. 2 hours, 3 hours from you being home, you can get a lot of shit done. You can meditate, get your mental health right. You can like for me, for example, I can edit, goddamn catch up on a lot of things that I should have did throughout the week. It's a lot of things you can do in 3 hours instead of being at a party. That doesn't mean nothing after a couple days. People gonna talk about the party for one day, and that's gonna be the next day. After that, nobody's gonna mention that party again. All they gonna talk about is how lit that party was and how much they want to go back to that exact time. That's it. Being alone is an advantage because you don't have to worry about people distracting you. You don't have to worry about no one telling you that you can't do this, you can't do that. You don't got time. You don't got to worry about a lot if you're just alone. Let me go back. Freshman year, and I don't like to talk about the stuff I already told in the live already. I was alone. Had no one to talk to. Lost all my friends around February. Had no one to talk to for a long period of time. That's when I became spiritual. All the way. I can say it like this, part-time spiritual. People can say it. Part-time spiritual, that means sometimes I'm spiritual, sometimes I'm not. You catch me on the right day, I'm spiritual. Now I'm spiritual all the time. I could speak my mind, tell y'all exactly what I want, and y'all accept me for it. I remember days that no one accepted me for who I was, and I found my people that accepted me, and I fuck with them. The people that can accept you for who you are all the time, doesn't matter if it's bad, good, is your main homies, your main homegirls, whoever, whoever. I'm not telling you to be alone for the rest of your life because I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you to be alone for a period of time until you find yourself as a person. A lot of people don't find themselves as a person until they're 23, 24, 25 years old because they want to fucking spend their whole entire life trying to find and fit in. Find something that they should have been trying to find the whole entire time. Y'all be looking for happiness. Happiness comes to you. Happiness comes to you. Ain't nobody gonna make you happy except you until you make yourself happy. You do things for you to make yourself happy. Like for example, having a picnic by yourself, just bonding by yourself, talking to yourself. Talking to yourself will give you a pure understanding of yourself. Just venting to yourself, because who is gonna tell you the rights and wrongs in venting? Nobody, cause it's just you. Ain't nobody gonna tell you, goddamn, oh, you should do this, you should do that. No, talk it out with yourself. And if you get the wrong, if you get it wrong, if you get it wrong, so be it. You're human. You're human. You're gonna get it right the next time. You ain't gonna make the same mistake twice, 3 times, 4 times, unless you're just stupid and you don't want to accept the fact that you're wrong every single time. See, think about being alone. Taking a lot of the information alone and spraying it to millions and millions of people like I do every day, with thousands and thousands of people every day, is a blessing in disguise. I don't want to cap to y'all all the time and tell y'all that I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm great when I'm actually feeling shitty, bad. I don't want to lie to y'all all the time. I don't want to lie to y'all, period. Because I want no YouTuber lying to me about how their mental health is. That's why I stay alone. That's why I stay alone. I don't have to deal with mental. I don't gotta deal with bad mental health no more. I haven't been sad about a friend since earlier this year because I thought he was my homeboy. I thought we was gonna be like this. I mean, he wasn't really like this. Bro was fiending over a drug to the point I fell out of love with my homeboy over that shit to the point we just cool now. We got we cool now. I like nothing against him. I got all love for him. Sometimes I wish he gets back on his shit and stop being lazy, but the other half of me say, let him do him. Let him do him. If he fucks up his life because he just wants to be a part of the crowd and do whatever he wants to do, it's up to him. He is not my responsibility. He is not my. I, I'm not babysitting no person no more. The only person I'm babysitting is my little brother. That's it. Anybody else, I'm not babysitting you. You old enough to know what's right and wrong. You old enough to know yes and no. You old enough to not peer pressure yourself into doing anything that you do not want to do. Peer pressure is the main reason why I'm alone because I never dealt with peer pressure until I started hanging out with people a lot, and then I became what I was. Peer pressure is a big thing. Peer pressure is the reason why people lose their virginities when they don't want to. Peer pressure is the reason why a lot of kids out here feel like they gotta do this for the crowd. Peer pressure is the main reason why this world's fucked up today. Everybody wants to get dressed, everybody wants to get this, everybody wants to get that because everybody else has it. Peer pressure. They say, oh, if you don't get dressed, you ain't gonna get no hoes. Nigga, I had ways for 13, 14 years and still was pulling hoes. Even though I was a virgin at the time, I was still getting hoes regardless. Even when I had this haircut, I had this haircut for 2 or 3 years. Still was getting hoes regardless. Still had hoes on my dick. Still had a lot. Still was fucking. Still, even though I'm telling you what I don't accept now. I mean, I gotta accept it. You gotta accept the concept of what you used to do. All the mistakes you made, you have to accept it. Everything that you do, you have to accept it. I'm a motivational speaker, y'all people could say that. But one thing I'm gonna tell y'all all the time is facts. And the facts is you have to stop worrying about everything else in this world and just be alone and goddamn just look at everybody fucking up. Well, while the world's getting destroyed, you're just sitting back and you just looking like, damn, mm. You watching the world destroy itself. You watching people destroy themselves, and you just perfectly fine. Like, damn, I'm glad I'm not like them. Cause it's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing to not be like a lot of people. It's a blessing. With this YouTube shit, I done got watched. I done got people looking for me. I done had vans outside my crib, across the street from my crib, just looking at my house. Bro had tents on and on, waiting for me to come out, and I'm just looking at his ass through the window. Y'all don't know that. I'm just finally telling y'all this. Niggas was on my dick. Niggas wanted me gone. You TikTok tried to delete my account multiple times, and I said no. Do not delete my account. If that's the case, I'm just gonna make another one, go crazy on that account, and then what's next? Just do it again, and do it again, and do it again. The fuck? Or I just go grind on goddamn Instagram. And Instagram is way more people. It's way more people. It's billions of people on Facebook. Man, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, billions of people that I could just reach out to, touch their soul, have conversations with them on Instagram messages, Facebook messages, wherever the fuck. I don't need TikTok. I don't. I don't need most of these social media apps. I'm just my boy said he back in his bag. He can say he back in his bag, but hopefully he is. I love everybody. I want everybody to be great. I want everybody to be pursuing what they love the most. But please be alone just for that little bit of time. If you need a month to be alone and that's it, I ain't asking y'all for a lot. Just be alone for a little period of time and you will become great. You will become great and you will see the results. When you see all your blessings come, all because you wanted to be alone instead of being with a crowd, call me or text me and say thank you because I just saved your life. Now you probably gonna say, "Oh, it's not that deep." It's that deep. Being with a crowd can get you killed, knocked off, have niggas coming after you for no reason because you just hanging around the wrong crowd. Yes, I could save your life. Just by you can save your own life just by being alone, not associating with people. Now I'm gonna stop this live at 20 minutes because I'm gonna go 5 by 5 by 5 by 5 by each live I get into. So at at a point in time, I'm going to be on here for 2 hours straight, just talking to y'all, venting to y'all. But first, I want to get a little setup so I can do that to y'all, and y'all have my social medias and shit like that, like so it can be looking smooth and shit. You feel me? But yeah, being alone is an option. Being alone is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Don't make it seem like it's as worse as what it is. Being on your own is what you need in life, and that's what everybody needs. Even being alone for 10 days, 15 days, 30 days, you get to learn and you get to know shit that you never would have knew if you were still not alone. I promise you. You learn things that you learn things that you would never imagine. You learn things about other people that you would never imagine. Everybody that's around you, you get to see things and see what they do and see why they in fucked up positions all the time. And you keep telling them, goddamn, stop doing this, stop doing that. Now you get to see that they never gonna solve their problems. They never gonna get better. I want everybody to get better. I want everybody to be great. I want everybody to be a successful. But but until you be alone, you will never see what successful is. And that's honesty. I would like to thank everybody that watches this video in the next 10, 5 years, 2 years, next year, next month, next week. I thank all y'all. I thank everybody that guided me to success. Soluminati, fucking Trail, goddamn CO, all people, Fine 2Cut, everybody that's been in the spiritual game for like since on TikTok, YouTube. I thank all y'all for motivating other people to be on this platform and go crazy. I thank everybody that's doing this TikTok stuff and having the balls to speak what you want and with speak what you want and speak what is right. Because a lot of people on TikTok that spiritual, they don't speak. They don't speak. They're quiet. They don't want to talk. They don't want to spread the information. And that's weird because as a spiritual community, you want to spread the information to everybody, right? You want everybody to learn as much as you, right? So spread the information. Love y'all. I'm out.